I think the most valuable part of this program was, having that support from so many strong women, right? There was a big network of women, hearing from their experiences, sharing my experiences, and knowing that, it's not just me who faces this self doubt and imposter syndrome from time to time. Some really great women leaders, in the group. Some were even politicians, and knowing that even they face the fear of failure, they have that self doubt and imposter syndrome. I think that was very comforting and telling me that, there's no problem with me. I can do whatever I want to do. So it was a big booster for my confidence. And three things that I can tell at my fingertips are, after joining this program, I have definitely gained more confidence. The understanding that, clarity brings confidence, that is something that I've understood because I have experienced that throughout the program. I have become better at prioritizing tasks because, again, I read something in the book which said that focus on the priorities and everything will be under control. But you focus on the task and you will miss out on the important ones. So, priorities, and I became more confident in decision making. I used to be a bit confused in my decision making capabilities before, but after the program, I realized that I have become better at doing that. And negotiation skills. I think these three things were really helpful, from the program. This program came at a very, very apt time for me because when I joined this program, that time I was looking for a job. But being part of this program actually helped me settle into that role very comfortably because all the learnings, all the discussions that we were having, it really helped me think through the situations, not really get overwhelmed. And I think one thing which was really big and really helped me in settling into the role is your reminder, constant reminder that you can't know everything and it's okay not to know everything, and which actually made me focus more on progress rather than perfection. And it really helped me settle in my role more comfortably, as opposed to if I was not part of this program, I know that I would have been a bit overwhelmed, because it was a new place plus a little bit higher role. When we start this program, we talk about setting up a goal, which is your bigger act of confidence. So for me, somehow it was always public speaking. And for me to think about, whenever I used to see women, speaking and addressing a big crowd, I always used to um, had really high respect for them. And I used to think, can I do that? That was my biggest act of confidence that I decided to, meet as part of this program. And I am really, really pleased to share with you that I reached that goal within the fourth week of the program. And how it happened was, again, the reminder, the constant reminder, from the program that small act of confidence are important. I joined this organization within 1 month time. There was a Diwali celebration, that was coming up. So I participated in that, and I saw an opportunity where the team said that we should share about Diwali culture, what it is about, with all our colleagues. And I remembered that small act of confidence, and I knew that I was a bit hesitant. But again, then I reminded the opportunities are not going to come like that. By the time I will finish my program, I just I just took that opportunity and I just went for it. And I can't tell you, Fiona, that when I did that, I got such a positive feedback from everyone, and I myself couldn't believe that I was so confident and I could do it. And I felt amazing at the end of it. So that feeling I can never forget in my life. And I think this buddy session was very helpful because that kind of brought in the accountability. When we discuss, we share that what we want to do, and next week we used to look forward to sharing, have we done that, and hear from other people and get encouraged, and support that you get from this program. That is something you can't get anywhere. It creates a very safe space. We can share everything and anything. People are not judgmental. They share their learnings. So I found that really valuable. And then it just doesn't end there. This buddy group, it goes beyond that. The friendship and the support system, it stays for the lifetime. I would recommend this program to anyone and everyone. You and Kate, amazing facilitators. And I think the fact that there are two people who are running the program, it's really valuable because both of you bring your own thoughts and your own experiences, which actually enhances the learning, for the participants. I think the structure of the program is one thing, was amazing. It builds in that accountability, and it provides you the reminder every week, like what you have to do, how you have to do. And I found those bonus materials really, really helpful. I would say that this program has really been transformative for both my personal and professional growth. Before joining this program, I was not sure like how a program can improve your confidence. It's not like a pill that you take, but now I understand it actually builds in that accountability. It makes you think deep. Like, I loved your workbooks, and it brought so much of clarity, and some of the one liners that actually got stuck in my head, I think that is there for the lifetime, and I'm passing it on to my son. Things like, as I said, priorities. Focus on the priorities. Small act of confidence. You don't need to know all. So these are like one liners which are very, very powerful.